I'm a little bit surprised to see Invy up on this duelist right here. I mean, he's been known to play anything, and he's capable, certainly, of doing that. It's just that, you know, one of the strengths of Invy is that he can still top frag and play those supporting roles like that Sky here. But as we go into it, it's going to be a retake situation here. Hemsyxxx is able to get one. Nexy with a triple.
Oh,
is able to pick up the round for his team.
to the side, but look at how good the control is for this guys. Invy is going to back away. Skwamy, liking that he delayed the use on that camera, gives him much info that 3 are on the site. Good use onto the paranoia here, and this could be a retake for RD.
And it's looking like it is 3v2, and that's all that's left is Hemsyxxx, and he's working his way through Garage, but I don't think there's much left in the tank for him. He does have that Sheriff. He's going to try to go for a couple more shots here to make things expensive, but Matteo's able to clean it here, and there's going to be a rotation that will come in as well. Nexy on the back of this play with Hemsyxxx, not going to be able to get it. It's actually Hemsyxxx who prevails in the end. Still, they have to deal with one player towards Heaven, but he's going to be smoked off here, trying to get clever through the smoke, and it's not going to avail them anything just yet, because it's a great usage of utility right now for SV Empire to stifle any kind of advanced push coming from the RD squad.
They're very clean on their takes, and what's been pretty good about SV Empire, at least in this matchup, is their refrag game has been nigh on point. Hemsyxxx could be in a really cheeky spot, but his timing is too pristine. Blimey, well, got himself bought a wall out.
It's definitely going to be destroyed here as Hunter's Fury last will actually get onto Nexy, who is left onto 7 HP. The spike will be defused, but it's not going to be stuck on for the meantime. That's a lot of swarm grenades onto that spike here. That's going to delay them for now as Nexy gets that kill onto Matteo, who was looking to push. Shock Dart is good for 1 here. Draxi from the side getting 3. Hunter's Fury is available. Can they actually get it? And it looks like they will take that round, rather.
Simity, sorry about that. As he just dashes right in. His teammate Trix might be in a bad spot, and he does get taken down. Invy,
No way.
What is this man on? What is he drinking? What is he taking? He has no fear whatsoever, jumps into the face of Skwamy, and now once again there is going to be a lockdown to kind of delay the attackers here. If they try to peek out on Heaven, they're just going to be forced out, and Invy, he might actually have an advantage here to maybe go for a punish, but Flex, okay, peek me out. How about that? He's not going to miss that shot. Flex good on the take in 2-3-4.
Draxi's going for the double. He gets actually traded out, but still, it's all up to Nexy. 1v1, goes for the pre-fire, doesn't make it. It's Flex to come out with 4 kills and get the second round on the board for Decisive. Once they get that pick off, they're not afraid to simply swarm onto that side and go for that pick off right there. But now working towards the back, Matteo's looking for 1, gets spotted out, and Draxi's able to take him down, and leaving us in a 2v3, both coming from spawn. See what they can pick up right here, but the shock dart's making it a little bit difficult. Hemsyxxx spots his body out, takes a loss on that duel actually in this 1v2. He's not gonna get the kill onto Draxi, who fuck's gonna miss that shot, miss a couple. Trix is able to capitalize, and they take C.
Another C take here. They just love to go for these through the smoke. Well, oh no, RD, they're just wanting to get a chance for a catch-off, but when you lose one teammate, it's advisable not to actually go about and just charge out the smoke once again, because everybody's just going to have a crossfire angle, and they're going to have that numbers advantage. Nice little charge out by Flex, though. He's not going to find any more targets, although the right
spot's going to be denied the opportunity right now. A lot of players here towards Hemsyxxx gets Matteo, who was trying to lurk. It's a good paranoia, but Blimey and Yabba, they're able to get 1 as Trix. He's going to be able to bite back for now, but it's still a great shock dart to level the playing field and bring it 2-2. There's still 1 more shock dart, and this could be it. Nope, he's going to deny it for now. That shock dart could be lethal, gets close, but not going to land here. And Hemsyxxx, the last player standing in this 1v2, they're both dropped down pretty low. Still able to do it, has a lot of bullets in the chamber, getting close here, looking for the double swing. Gets up and above, but he goes down.
He's waiting for it. No! He's making the shots! Nexy!
Oh no, Nexy, that was one of those moments that he was going for that trigger discipline, hoping somebody else would cross, but decides against it. He just couldn't hold the line. I mean, if he waited a little bit longer, I think it would have paid off. Maybe he could have gotten 2. But unfortunately, it escapes him at the very last second. That shock dart won't allow Invy to get anywhere else. Hemsyxx's just hanging out, looking at the sky. Sometimes, you know, in life, Astra, you just got to look up at the sky and look at the clouds and be like, "Oh, pretty nice." That's a lot of pollution.
Wait.
That's a it's a fire. Okay.
Where is this going? He's trying to do a lineup, you know? Can't fault him for that. Oh! God spot. Matteo and the rest of RD looking to charge right in. Flex. He's gonna be in a really tight angle here, but he's just charging right in. Invy, where was that shot coming from? Hemsyxxx right behind him at least. Matteo clears out on the A link. They've actually gotten the A side, but they've planted it on B. And this kind of scrambles the rest of SV Empire. They're not too good on their retakes, and they're losing. It's very scrambled. And this skirmish style of play for RD has allowed them to just get these dubs, and they're good for the bonus. They're good way on a take. Really good damage onto Matteo. It's not going to be possible for him to get the down, but the tags, no healers. So a lot of the members of RD are actually down for the count. The Invy is going to be backing away, but he hasn't really dropped down from the site, and really good damage overall. Just somebody kill one of these RD members. Could be possible, but Flex good on the entry.
And if they can keep this clean, if they can keep all their members alive, it's going to be still more economic, you know, advantage to them. Tricks, however, will be taken down as he misses a couple of those shots up against Tricks there. I think those should have landed, but at the end of the day, what can you really do? They're going for a full peek. Nice onto Nexi, the Empire. So if they can make the right read, this might go well for them. It's going to be a great entry twice over for RD, and the contact play just being completely effective. Hemsyxxx, he's going to go for that Hunter's Fury, but not going to find anyone at the other end of it. It's 2v4 right now. And SV Empire, they're starting to show a lot of signs of weakness at the moment.
Great stuff on these takes by... Woohoo! What is that shot from Draxi? Fly swatter, why don't you? Hemsyxxx is going to come out. He is taking some bit of damage here. Drax is going to have to just try to get these, but triple peek out. Objection, that's about it.
Shame on you. But that's a good dash up right there. Just showing a lot of confidence right now. Could they bite them in the back? A little bit of hubris perhaps, but maybe not, as Invy not able to land that shot. It's crucial. Hemsyxxx will. Trapped in the corner, but pulls out. Oh no, this is definitely a sticky situation here. Flex is able to get out of it, but not for long, as he's chased all the way back. There is a lot of information on where Hemsyxxx is and RD right now, but that's an even better shot. That's a quick trade up right there. SV Nexi, he's able to get one, but the Hunter's Fury player, he's exposed. Nexi's traded off, even though he gets it, but the spike has been dropped. They haven't gotten it down. Flex is able to do a lot of damage onto Tricks, but it's not enough to get the kill. We'll be peeking out here. Oh, and it lands onto him, and he dashes out. For a moment, you were worried. That should have exploded on his face, but regardless, it's still a 1v2. Has a lot of work to do, and it's a crossfire that he has to dissect, and this is almost an impossible situation. Blimey has to go for a swing here onto this AWP. He lands it right now, looking for the last one. Blimey, can he do it? No, it's Tricks to take it. And finally, SVM trying to lurk his way towards B. He actually gets the kill. Next, he's looking for some information here. It's a double swing out right there. And next, he's going to get that punish onto one. Doesn't get any more, but it's still a 3v2, still advantage for RD. Matteo has been a thorn in their side for the meantime. They still have to deal with Tricks, who is still getting this much closer here. Spike goes down. And actually, they've managed to isolate this. Now it's potentially a 1v1 that Tricks can find here. He knows where one is, but still can't be too sure. They're waiting for Draxi to get into position. It's a good flash, but it's a better spray for Tricks. It's a little bit of a whip from Blimey. And Matteo is good for 3. Looking for a 4th here to clutch out that round. Low HP onto Draxi. Will he get the timing? He spots the back. He misses for a moment. It was
take more kills than they can possibly handle. You know that they're good for it, but RD has been also good with these refrag scenarios on the attacking side, which has forced SV to kind of lose a lot of these duels.
Coming up close to garage here. Could be a sticky spot here. Nexi, he's going to give away that position right now, but the information on the flank is now available for them. That push towards A completely null and void. Mateo's able to get that final. A lot of footsteps, and it's a 4v5 retake.
They're all just going to be popping out of spawn here. Matteo has a really good position. If Draxi just comes out, he's not going to know this. And Mateo's going to get a refresh, if ever. Let's look at that kill feed real quick. Yes, he does. And Matteo is still charging right in. Hemsyxxx falls down. We're left onto Tricks. 1v1, and he's already going for defuse. Swings right out. Beautiful timing from Tricks. He knew Matteo had to rush in because Matteo did not have the angle. There's that one big chunk of L box. They just charge right out here, but SV Empire, they want to go for the fight. It's the Rocky Balboa match in A main. 3 versus 3. Defender has to back away. Nexi has already activated his his lockdown here and will be forcing RD to just respect it. 5 seconds, they have to get away or else it's going to be detained. But Yabba still does the damage. Oh! Wow, he gets away. And he can come back and tame it if he wants to, but no.
Done.
Have to go just dig deep. Knows that one is the back of the site already. Sees one. Oh, that paranoia from Drax is so beautiful. And Flex is still holding the angle. They've all but just left it to the hands of Yabba. And is it going to be a Yabai moment as the double pick comes out and we're going to end this game 1 with a 13-10. RD almost scraping the bottom of the barrel, almost actually scraping a win here. But SB Empire showed to us why they're
looking to get up close, but he's going to be tagged off right there. Great paint shell, but they won't expect Matteo to be this close. But it's quick trades all across the board as Grosso gets one, but it's traded out as well by Draxiimov, leaving us in a 2v3. Yabba, he's in a tight spot here. He's going to get shot from the back. He's going to land that quick 180. But still, 2 players left to find for skwamy in this 1v2. He's trapped all the way in heaven. The spike is dropped onto site, and he's going to go ahead and push towards B main right here, towards heaven rather. Draxi is left in this 1v1, but look at the health difference right now. Just too great, and the headshot is going to... Yeah, but on the other side, SB Empire, they're burying themselves in the back of B main. They could potentially catch a lot of players off guard here, but Hemsyxxx gives away his position. They might expect 1, but will they expect 2? Great flash right there. Skwamy is able to pick up 1 before he goes down, and that's it from Invy before he drops. Good enough to make things expensive and interesting to say the least. Adjustment from Grosso is able to heal up, but tricks from up and above. Be able to land that kill onto Matteo. Now he's able to pick up a Spectre though. And this bonus round is looking main.
Okay, he dropped the Spectre outside
5
so that
bullets.
they wouldn't hear the drop of it. But yeah, 5 bullets as you mentioned, but the timing is so good. And this leaves us into 1 versus 1. Doesn't have to peek it too quickly now. And he still has... Yeah, this is why Raze is such a good duelist in a 1 versus 1. You can get yourself so many of these angles cleared with the utility that you do have. 3 bullets in a dream. You can see how much confident I think he is just with the 1 taps. And Blimey's just playing a... Quick little charge there from Matteo. 1 has been detained, but he can't really go for the punish because if he does... What? Okay. He's still going to take it. That's going to push us into a 4 versus 5, and attackers have themselves a good little chance. Maybe even better as Grosso takes the head out of Invy. Tricks above. He has a showstopper. Let's see if there's going to be a big care package. Only finds 1 mark. 1 versus 3. Hemsyxxx got to have to go big, but he goes small.
Punished right there with good utility and good pre-aim. Matteo, showstopper to the face. And he gets it. Tricks goes down. 3v5 right now. Big advantage for RD. What are they going to do? That's a little bit of a fake in terms of the satchel charge, but they're going to still have to contend with Draxi, who has buried himself towards the back right now. With low HP, he can't get anything done. And this is a great round from RD. They've taken a lot of good rounds already, but can they find more? Close up and... deadly. Matteo finds his 3rd. Nexi, the last one standing, will get picked off.
Draxi actually takes some fall damage for that too, so sometimes patience is a virtue.
And it does pay off for now, but Trix is able to line up a good one before he drops, and Hemsyxxx right there with another one just to make sure that things don't get a little bit too scary right now as it's a 3v5, and if Hemsyxxx can get into it, I mean... could be a 6v5 technically. I mean 2 rather, as there's only 2 players left standing. Make that 1.
Ooh, Yabba coming out to play, but
that punish come to fruition here. Flash coming out. They still have to clear out this close angle here, and that's a good for 1, but not enough for more than that, as it's going to be another kill coming out towards mid here. Trix looking for a 1. He's going to be good for it, as it's a 3v3 right now. Still 3 big ultimates available for the SV side. Is slightly discombobulated right now.
Connecting onto the segment, and now Trix, he has to hit these shots, but you know what? He's a man that don't miss, and it's not gonna be just the 1 or the 2, but has to back away first as there is the refrag. Blimey's gonna be charging right in here, but Draxi prepared. The 3K comes in, misses the 4 as he drops down, and Invy pinches him to the ground. And I was kind of mentioning this a while ago. Trix is, oh man, it was just like a second.
What?
A second of time just to peek the ropes.
That's insane.
They both like Mission Impossible did a la Tom Cruise. Skwamy's gonna be in the smoke. Draxi's not gonna know this is coming. He drops the... Well, he drops the spike, but in the end, it's just going to be a matter of time, leaving blimey and yabba to play to their own devices. And Hemsyxxx, he has all the shots in the world and the right damage. And okay, peek me out, but Draxi and Hemsyxxx looking for the mark, and Grosso just smartly backing away for the moment. And still, not going to be enough.
Yeah, Grosso gets, I think, close enough for the kill, but not close enough to get it. SV's Invy, obviously, great dash out to avoid the pain shell. Skwamy's going to be caught off as well to finish off the round.
There's no presence on the killjoy in A. It's going to be left on both Matteo or Grosso as well as Yabba to face the incoming trades. Nobody's going to be taken down with that paranoia play. That could have been really good. Next, he's going to be holding his own. Yabba finds a kill here. And maybe, just maybe, this crossfire is working. The reposition after paranoia, that's when the fireworks comes into play.
Wonderful.
That's going to be RD.
Making a lot of noise, blimey, as he's jumping around right there. Hemsyxxx pulled out his knife. Can he get the timing off? That's a big flank that they could be getting. And Draxi, he wins that duel. He's traded out, sure, but it's still a 2v3, and they have yet to deal with the flank. Now, Skwamy's working his way from the back. Invy's dangerous with those blades. Ooh. Third blade out, 2 more to go. But they still have to find the positioning to get onto that site. No one was detained, and so they still have to work towards it. Time is ticking away, and so they can't waste any more time on it. They might be forced onto a save if they can't get a pick in the next couple of seconds. That's it from Skwamy. He gets 3, but there's just no time.
Man, they also took down Nexi. That would have been perfect, because first things first, Nexi still had some post-plant nano swarms on that spike.
Oh, clearly not the case.
Here.
Yeah, Grosso seems to have the weight on his shoulders, but he can bench, bro. He can lift it up, dude.
Yabba looking for more.
Holy,
Yabba
the angles through the cloud burst. Wow.
2 great kills right there to bring his team in a 2v2. They still have the lockdown available, and that's gonna be another chance here for RD to get closer onto the site. But will they expect Trix to be pushing from the back? Looks like they will, but the timing might not favor them. Look at this. Trix gets just behind the lockdown. And they're going to expect him to be in B main right now, but Nexi, he gets 1. He gets it to half, but the swarm, the nano. So
he just had to maybe hope that he could survive the nano swarm, but staying in the whole duration of that, even at 150 HP, is just no bueno. Although Yabba shows to us why he's one of the players for RD Astra Luna. He's gotten some really cheeky angles, really good fights on even as a controller. Tricks. Let's see. 3rd time's the charm? Nah.
Nope.
Pay with your life.
But Yabba has shown us Yabba. He's shown us what he can definitely yabba dabba do on this one. But Skwamy is able to take things back as it gets another pick off here, bringing us closer to what could be, well, potentially a 12-7 here. They don't want to go out just yet, RD.
Well, they are going to be having to fight for it. Quick little trades, and Matteo's
out. Blimey. He's going to get 1. Denies Trix the showstopper he was looking for, and Nexi from above. He's been able to come up huge. Now still a 3v3, and this is still a chance for RD, but SV Empire, they could close this game out right now. They could just as well do it, but Hemsyxxx, he's got a res of his own. Looking to get that res on Invy, and that's a big one to find here, but Matteo is good for 1. Pain Shell coming out. Is able to get through it. Gonna be naded off that position here. Is able to reload from now, but Draxi, he gets the kill. So does Nexi, though, and now it's gonna be SV Empire who take this in a 13-8. They go on and take this 2-0 up against RD, who showed us a great